Let's talk about Don't Ask, Don't Tell. When the president made it a priority to end Don't Ask, Don't Tell, you frustrated him and some activists by taking a rather cautious approach to the problem. You created a review group. Did you know that was the way you were going to go about it?
Yes, and the chairman of the Joint Chiefs, Admiral Mike Mullen, and I had set on this strategy fairly early on after the president had taken office. And one of the points that I make in the book is that if you're going to lead change in an organization, you have to get the support of the full-time professionals, of the people who deliver the mission. And so we decided that the best way to begin a conversation within the military about this subject was, in effect, to take a survey of men and women in the military to find out their real attitudes. Everything was anecdotal up to that point. Nobody really knew what the military, so to speak, thought about having gays in the ranks. And so we ended up surveying 400,000 men and women in uniform and 150,000 military spouses. And lo and behold, it turned out about two-thirds of those in the military said that, first of all, admitting gays wouldn't have a negative impact, and some significant percentage said it actually would improve things, they thought. So it wasn't a plebiscite. Some people accuse me of doing that. Well, we don't do plebiscites in the military, but it was important for the military, for our professionals to feel like they had a say in the process and that their views were being heard. And it also identified for us the problem areas that we would need to address in terms of policies and the way things would get implemented.
Because of what the one-third who objected were saying.
Well, there was about a third that had issues, and they were primarily the all-male frontline combat units where women had not served in the past, and so they had no experience with women, much less with gays. The reality,
although they probably had served with gays and didn't know it.
That was exactly what I was just going to say. The reality is that I don't think I ever ran into a military person who didn't acknowledge that he or she had served with gays and had been just fine.